Scrolling out with Shay versus Beige here. Oh, and they got Lilat, and they're gonna reset. I don't blame them. Nobody wants to see that. And it looks like they're gonna reset random here until they get something other than Lilat. Dedede and Joker coming out. I know almost nothing about this matchup. Never seen Joker face a Dedede. I would suspect that Joker would be able to decently wall out the Gordos that are a large part of Dedede's neutral here. Dedede gonna catch him, but oh, shot going low. Didn't get clipped by that, thankfully, for Shaw. That would have been a very messy situation. He's about to pull out Arsene, but taking a pretty hefty percent disadvantage as he does. Gonna get some hits in on Dedede, but still just getting walled. Able to use his down B, which then becomes a counter and a reflect, keeping those Gordos off him. Dedede still catching. Oh, and that up smash is going to be more than enough to take that. Coming down with an up B, catching him with the stars of all things. Definitely something that's overlooked a lot, but provides that little bit of protection if you do an unsafe landing there, which that certainly was. Shaw trying not to get eaten. Beige taking a pretty hefty advantage right here. Shaw's got Arsene out with him, so he might be able to pull something out here. His smash attacks are going to kill a lot sooner than they would before, his aerials too, but he needs to land them first. Catch him with a dash attack. He's got him off stage. Oh, and he's going to drop Beige up 3 stocks in 1. Shaw able to get that Gordo right back at him, but only a minimal amount of percent, and this much percent on Dedede. A good hit's going to kill him, but anything short of that, he's going to be able to shake off decently. He's got a lot of jumps, good recovery, and he's a very heavy character, so a lot of survivability built into his kit. Pressuring his shield right there. Shaw getting his persona, but oh, and the counter, not enough. Just barely hanging on. He's going deep, trying to get a forward air on him, it looked like, but wasn't able to come through. And then back throw, just barely going to be able to take it. Beige doing a good job of pressuring him, though, making him wear out that persona. Shaw getting a lot of it right back there. That's one of the downsides of going against Joker as a heavy character. If they manage to get that counter off, they are getting a lot of their meter, and they're going to have their persona out very quickly. And there it's going to be straight out with the counter. It seems to be Shaw's biggest asset so far, his ability to counter. Beige hasn't responded to it terribly well so far. Still got a pretty hefty lead, so counter alone hasn't been enough, but maybe in game 2, Shaw's not able to pull this back. It'll take more of a role. Of course, Shaw only has that counter when Arsene is out, so the rest of this matchup, it's looking pretty decisively Dedede right now. I'm trying to catch him out with the dash attack, not going to quite work. Shaw just shield, throw. Oh, catching him with the forward air, but had his counter out, which is going to give him Arsene, and Arsene's hefty forward smash is going to finish that off for him. He's racking up a decent amount of percent. It's going to be an uphill climb for sure, but it's definitely not impossible. Hitting him back with the counter, getting nailed by that Gordo. Very scary, but Beige probably just going to try to wait out the rest of Arsene's time there, and he has done so. At a pretty high percent, but a Dedede against Joker, that's still not too scary. And the back throw going to take it. Beige going up 1-0 against Shaw here. Beige gonna be sticking with the DDD. Joker seems to be the pick for Shaw. Switched up the skin. Mind-melting mind games here. See if it's enough for Shaw. And they've gotten Lilac. Will they reset? Oh, they're sticking with it. Very unfortunate when you happen to play on Lilac. It's just a weak time for all involved. Shaw having a much more even matchup so far. As I say that, Beige is taking the lead, but trying to eat the bullets. Unfortunately, not working out for him. Just getting shot repeatedly. But you know, for a Penguin, he's taking it remarkably well. Shaw's taking the percentage disadvantage here, but he does have Arsene out. He has that counter, which he's been using so effectively. Speaking of the devil, trying to wall him out with some projectiles here, but if you're Beige in that situation, oh, gonna get caught out by the forward smash. This may not be a simple 2-0 here. Shaw bringing it back. But if you're Beige, you're more than happy to wait out the meter there, because there's not a lot that he can hit you with outside of his persona that's very lethal. Gonna eat a hefty forward smash. And that's going to be Shaw's first stock. DDD eating his Gordo, as DDD does. Trying to catch him out with a dash attack. Shaw not getting caught with it, but he can eat a Gordo for his troubles. Down tilt, a fun little mix-up for DDD, and a very stylish move, if I do say so myself. You can catch him with a back air, but Shaw was more than happy to take that. That gave him his persona and allowed him to land an F smash on DDD there. Trying to catch the roll, but he rolled the other way. Walling him out with some bullets. DDD throwing in the Gordo, but Joker's aerial gun nonsense saved him and counter again. Another stock loss to that. Beige definitely still putting up a good fight here, but that counter is just coming through at critical moments, taking stocks and stocks off him. Catch him with the down tilt, but Arsene is out. Ooh. Not quite gonna take him out. Real close. The F smash barely reaching. I blame Lilac Legends there, and he's gonna catch him out with what looked like a neutral air, might have been a down air. And that's going to be the end of Shaw's stock. Shaw having a bit of a percent advantage here, but definitely not anything insurmountable. Beige getting some chip damage. And Shaw just trying to space him out with his guns. Joker's most stylish ability. Catching him with an F smash there as well. Now they're just sort of playing around each other's shields. Shaw on the brink of persona. There it is. Ooh, counter thrown out a bit too early, and he's going to eat just the edge of that forward smash there. Oh, coming in with an aggressive counter on that Gordo, and that's going to send it right back at Beige. Spacing each other out. Both of them are in range to get a kill here. They play it right. The counter! That's going to be the third stock off Beige. Shaw versus Beige. 1-1 here. And they're sticking with random. Even though it burned them on Lilac last time. Hard to forgive crime. Or maybe not. Oh, they're giving out bans right now. And Beige settling on Pokemon Stadium there. Seems like a fairly even stage for Pokemon. DDD definitely able to use those platforms to mix up the Gordo trajectories. So much can be done with that move. Very versatile. Critical part of his neutral. Shaw switching up skins again, playing as our favorite high school shooter. You can catch him out with some forward air strings. Forward air, very good at stringing along those. Definitely carried my fair share of people. off the edge when Joker was out first day. Shaw taking the lead here. Joker doing surprisingly well in this tournament. His first one since his release here at Knox College. Now with Arsene up, he's looking probably to secure the stock before that meter runs out. Going in a little aggressive. Beige can try to punish, but Beige's worst enemy seems to have been throwing out attacks and eating a counter thus far, so. And sure enough, there it goes. Dedede not with a lot of options landing otherwise, but if he can predict the counter, wait it out, get a grab right after maybe, it'll be a pretty decent punish. Shaw eating some Gordos. He's got his persona back though. And Beige playing a little bit scared there. He could have jumped at him, but he knew the counter was coming out, and so he just let him land. Getting the grab on him. Probably a good idea. Oh no! He waited out the counter window, but he waited too long and the counter started again. Definitely good read by him, just a little poor execution, but the up tilt there is just going to send Joker skyrocketing. And they're both at 2 stocks right now. Shaw with a very definitive percentage lead. Beige stringing together some down tilts. Great gimp tool there with Joker's guns, able to shoot them downward, can knock people out of a lot of their recoveries. Dedede's got armor on his coming up though. Not nearly as vulnerable to it as some others. And Beige just trying to hang on to this stock, see how much percentage he can rack up before he goes down. Waited out the counter and got him with the grab. Oh, gonna eat another hefty counter right as Persona comes out. Shaw timing that incredibly well. Oh, Shaw gonna kick the Gordo right back in his face, and that will be Beige's second stock down. Shaw still on the offensive here, trying to use up the last bat meter he's got left to do as much damage as he can. Spacing Dedede out here. Dedede landing with a nair, not gonna connect, but catching with leaving out tilt there. And he just fed him a lot of charge into his persona. Joker pretty high up there as far as percentages go, and that is a pretty hefty hit from Dedede. Not able to catch him though, which means that Shaw can run back a lot more percent on this stock before he gives it up. This is the make or break moments, it would appear, for Beige here. If he's able to take a stock off him pretty quick, then he's still got an uphill battle, but if he's not able to take it out very quickly, then Shaw's in a very good position. On him out with the Gordos. Oh, and again, just feeding him that persona. He might get Arsene back up another time on this stock. Trying to pull it out with the side B there. Gonna eat the Gordo, but still not enough. Shaw predicting the up smash there. Oh, hefty up smash for zone, and that is going to be Shaw up 2-1 over Beige.